Hey folks, this is Decoherent, and welcome to the new Rimworld royalty expansion. So, the first DLC for Rimworld is bringing a lot of new content and changes, and this is coming along with version 1.1 of the game. So let's take a quick look at what's in store for us. I'll start with the exciting bits first, so you can skip ahead if you get bored. So, in the royalty expansion, the Empire has arrived to settle this barbaric little Rimworld. For starters, colonists can now have noble and royal titles bequeathed upon them, and this gives them access to unique weapons, to psychic abilities, and the ability to request aid from elite Imperial forces, I guess. Also, they then become demanding jerks. And yes, I said psychic powers. So if you acquire and install an Imperial Psychic Amplifier in your brain, there's a number of abilities that'll become available to you, from buffs to debuffs to mind controls to teleports to blinds to all kinds of things. We will use them as early and as often as possible. We're also going to be seeing the introduction of new Imperial technology. They have a mix of ultra high-tech and proper ancient weapons, as all weaponry should be. Some of the more powerful weapons are actually bound permanently to a specific colonist. There's also an array of interesting new implants and upgrades, from things like implanted weapons, integrated armor, to things that sound a lot more dubious, like love enhancers. There's also a massive overhaul and expansion of the quest system. So some quests are going to offer unique rewards, and some of these will have different interesting aspects, like NPC assistance with the quest. The general categories here include hospitality, so you'll be hosting and protecting a group of people or animals, defending them if necessary. So this will be similar to some of the things that were offered by the hospitality mod. We'll also have construction quests, which are kind of self-explanatory. Assistance quests, where we'll have to send a colonist to go help an ally. And then there's other stuff that we'll deal with as we come across. The quests can also blend different aspects together into new combinations. The threat from mechanoids has been expanded. They can now build new bases called clusters, because what we were all hoping for is hostile mech bases. And there's also a new sniper mech class, because why not? The clusters can have different elements in them. They can have shields, they can have factories, beacons, turrets, mortars, alarms, power units, all the things that we were hoping for. There's also a new victory condition. Once we've risen high enough in the ranks of nobility, we'll have the option to host the Imperial High Stelarch and his guards, and if we protect them, we'll be invited to leave the Rim as their personal guest. So I assume this will be like the Starship power-up, where just the entire world tries to rush you. So, in conjunction with this expansion, we also have version 1.1 of Rimworld itself. This has a lot of below-the-hood improvements, but there are a couple of things I want to touch on. Handily, version 1.1 integrates a bunch of the quality of life mods that I usually needed in earlier versions. So, as I mentioned earlier, the quest system has been expanded, and it has its own tab. Hooray! There's also some new armor and weapons. There's recon armor, which is a lighter version of the marina armor, and there are EMP and smoke grenade launchers, which are previously things that we'd been using for mods. And there's also a new pikeman mechanoid, which is more of a sniper than the other sniper mechs, so I guess that's kind of cool. There's also some new vanilla animals, and there's now an inspiration for taming, so this time we'll be able to get our unicorn. Maybe, if we find a dead unicorn corpse and then resurrect it. Anyway, never mind. In terms of colonists, there's new backstories, new traits, and if your colonists get kidnapped, you'll have the opportunity to rescue them, possibly. Not that this has been an issue in the past, of course, but maybe. We'll see. Also, at the end screen, when it says, who's been left behind, this will now include dead colonists. So if you have a colonist that, say, burns completely into dust, you won't completely forget about them when you leave. Just saying. Sandbags have been changed. They now use textiles instead of steel, and there's a new barricade, so that'll give us a bit of flexibility, and we'll take a look at those. The underground mineral scanner has also been changed. This is now a manned unit, but it keeps discovering new minerals forever, so if you like running long colonies, you don't eventually completely strip mine your little corner of the planet. Couple other little things that I like. Lucy can now remove frail. Mad animals won't attack random doors. You can burn all the drugs at once. The stomach is no longer a vital organ, and raiders shouldn't keep attacking walls after fleeing, which I find intensely frustrating, so this change is just great. So one last thing to note, this isn't going to be a very heavily modded run. This is partly because of all the new content, but also because version 1.1 had some sweeping and mod-breaking changes. For some things, this doesn't matter, because the quality of life elements that I like got integrated. However, there are also a lot of broken mods at the moment. And let me just remind you, the mod authors work hard, and they also work for free. Some mods, however, have been orphaned, and so until a replacement is written, we'll just be missing some of the things we're used to. Okay, so with that said, let's go ahead and let's get started. New colony, crash landed, that's fine. Cassandra Merciless, reload anytime, because I don't trust it not to crash. Let's see here. and we'll generate a little more of the world, so we've got a little more to work with here. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. We have the Purple Opossum Ocean. So the biome that I'm going to go with is one that is out of the Alpha Biomes mod. This is a pretty cool mod that adds some different, well, biomes. They're all very bizarre, there's a lot of variety, and it is nice to have something that's not, you know, like a shrubland or a forest or desert or whatever. So anyway, so the one that I was going to use is the Ocular Forest, because I thought that, get ready for the pun, I thought that it looked cool. So this sickly looking forest seems to be completely alien, probably of an extra-dimensional origin. Natural plant life seems to be struggling to grow, and the very ground fights against the neighboring lands. Strange life forms, perhaps not entirely alive, scurry around the sickening vegetation. How cool is that, right? This is actually in a pretty good spot. We've got some good guys, some bad guys. We're near people that we'll be able to trade with later when we're cooler. We could actually move right into this area. That shouldn't be too hot. We'll do large hills. We'll do right next to a road. I think this looks solid. So let's go ahead and let's do kind of a solid medium. And I've already got a group put together here. Take a look at them here quick. So we've got Vert, Hoff, and Ant. So I kind of tried to look through and make sure that I have 3 people that aren't completely worthless. We've got a variety of some skills here, so we'll be able to, I don't know, get a good start. The only thing that I changed in equipment is that I swapped out my animal for a female Kisune. So these are an interesting animal, and I only got one at the very end of the last colony, and I would like to actually have one around for a while. But I think that's it. Everything else is stock, so let's go ahead and let's get going. Alright, so let's see what we've got going on here. It's very orange. Interesting, okay. Ooh, check these out. Alien trees. Not even 100% carbon-based. Strange fruits resembling eyeballs hang from the tree, but they're probably not edible. Yeah, those are definitely eyeballs. There's no way around it. Tentacular aberrations. Very cool. A globular aberration. Neat. And this is, oh, ocular gas. That won't be good for us, I'm confident. Okay, so let's take a look at this map here. Huh, that's kind of interesting. So there's 2 new tools that we have available to us that are really cool. The first is the Terrain Affordance. So this lets you see where it is you can build, you know, light and heavy stuff. So you can see that obviously I can't build stuff on shallow water. Looks like fine sand won't let me put anything heavy on it. And that's okay, that makes sense. And the other one here is the Fertility Overlay. So this lets you see where you can grow things more efficiently. Obviously I can't grow things on, well, I thought this is stone, but it looks like it's parched sand. It looks like red tinged ground is okay. We've actually got some rich ground here. Oh, that's interesting. So those give you kind of a lot of ideas of, you know, where it is you might want to set up your base. This is a strange one. So there's a couple places to go here. This is a better choice. However, I like building in the middle of the map, so I think we're going to set up here. This should probably be enough space to grow, and we can actually kind of build our way back into this area. I think we'll do that. I think that'll be okay. Yeah, I can put one side of our base here, and then kind of package things in and kind of go from there. Alright, so let me go ahead and find everything around the map without having the allow tool. I have to go find everything manually, and it is a tremendous hassle. Well, I think I found most things. Unfortunately, it is pretty tricky to find things against this ground. So anyway, we'll call this good enough. So yeah, we can set up in this area. This will be fine. Oh, I'm actually probably going to build right over this nice green area. You know, we can actually move inside here temporarily. There are some ruins right over here. Maybe we should use that initially. Nah, we'll just make everything from scratch. Let's start down here. This is an okay place to start. So, let's take a look at our work here. So, firefight is always important. Actually not some bad doctors. It's kind of nice. Bad rest. I didn't pay a ton of attention to these skills. Warden, handle, you can hunt. Cook. Ooh, cook is my researcher. That kind of sucks. Grow, plant cut. You can mine and haul and clean. And it looks like you're also going to be my crafter. Well, we'll figure this out later. I mean, this is just to kind of get going. So anyway, I'm going to set up down here. Let's go ahead and let's throw in a storage zone. Let's put a stockpile right down here. And we'll go ahead and we'll let everybody get moving here. So now that you've shifted off the top of our stuff here, who's going to get the weapons? So it looks like Ant is going to get the rifle and Vert is going to get the pistol. Okay, that's fine. Where is the rifle? I know you're here. Finish throwing up. There we go. Equip it. And Vert gets a pistol. Right there. And then Hoff, you get the knife, which is probably in here somewhere. Maybe covered in vomit at the moment. There we go. So when you're done, whatever it is you're doing, go ahead and get that. So animals. So things have been changed a little bit with the animals here. So let's take a look here first. So Tyrant is finally tired of us going into combat, being followed by our giant herds of chinchillas and ducks and whatever. So he's been trying to build in some differentiation between farm animals and combat animals and multi-purpose animals. And that also changed what these skills are a little bit. So the first one is now Guard, where they follow around and, defend. Attack, where you can send them off to attack. This is a button I've never ever used. Rescue is self-explanatory, and then hauling is also self-explanatory. So just to kind of change things a little bit, and then a lot of skills have been shifted as well for some of the different animals. And we have this weird red mist up here. Ocular gas. That is almost certainly bad for us. And it's right next to our base. That's actually kind of good. That'll provide us with some decent defenses. Okay, yeah, go ahead and do that. So you guys carry all this stuff down here. Let's just throw some home zone in here. Whatever. Feel free to just vomit on our food, whatever. Man, you do you. And we'll have to build some structure right away. It looks like we may just want to use wood right away. Half-transformed alien tree. Strange infection seems to be transforming this oak into an alien tree. Huh. Interesting. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and let's just chop down some of this wood. I'm going to have to plant here anyway, so go ahead and chop down a couple of these trees. And that'll give us some more materials to build with. We can just build things out of regular wood for the moment. That's okay. And let's just build a little area, and then we can kind of expand, from there. So just do something like this, and go ahead and put in a wooden door, let's say, and let's make sure that this has a roof over it. And this is all home zoned. Okay, good. So go ahead and work on that. And then, like I said, just throw up whenever you feel like it. And we're just going to throw a couple of sleeping spots inside. These don't have to be any good, and they won't be. Yeah, so they give us some redwood. That's interesting. Oh, I don't have my 1x1 table. Yeah, that's right. So we can make just a regular red wooden table. I suppose that's fine. And we'll make wooden stools, so you've got a place to sit. The last thing I want is for people to go crazy because they're eating without tables. What a disaster that would be. Man, no haul urgently. Do you have a new vomit sound? That's awesome. I love that. Okay, so... And we should probably get our growing zones going right away too here. I think I'm going to start right outside here. We can go ahead and we can just start with the usual... potatoes for a lot of it, that's fine. Did I just put in the right zone or not? I don't think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, sorry. It's really hard to see against this background. And I think that's a different one. And let's go ahead and let's put heel root in. And then we'll also go ahead and we'll put in some cotton, because we will need that. And it does take kind of a while to grow. So go ahead and just get that going as well. Yep. And I'll home zone on that in a few minutes here, and then we can kind of move on from that. Yes, plant right away. This is very important. Look at all these cool plants. A blood bouquet? Cool. Man, I love these biomes. I like getting some variety. Some variety is really, really nice. Okay, oh yeah, who's my constructor? Is also my grower. Crap. Well, at the moment... You're at a 3. We're just going to have to do weird things with this. It's just going to have to be bizarre. Just do whatever you want. And let's chop down some more of these trees too. So, it's toasty out, but not that bad. So I think I shouldn't need to change your restrictions very much. I just need to get some work in here so you wake up on time. Let's get some recreation forced in. Let's get a part of the day so you're forced to work, and the rest of it you can kind of do whatever. You know, however that turns out it's fine. It's good enough. You know, just do whatever. You're hauling steel. I suppose that's fine. Did you get the components yet? No. That's mildly irritating. Can you please come get the components? Those are by far the most important. Wait. No space configured to store it. Really? There we go. Alright. 94. That's hot but not ridiculous, so I'm probably going to want to make dusters and stuff sooner rather than later. What do we have for wildlife? Ocular jellies. Oh, aren't you a weird little thing? So, yep. It seems to have some biological similarities with the Aerofleet, filled with buoyant gas. Its effects on terrestrial ecosystems are very unusual. Releases clouds of a reddish gas that's harmless to animals. Oh, okay, good. Huh. Well, we can get leather out of them if we need to. That's pretty cool. Huh. Okay. And then we've got... There were some other things on here. Red goo. Hi, goo. Yeah, you're just a goo. Okay. That's neat. Huh. Okay. So we're not going to get any meat out of those, but we'll be able to get some leathers a little bit later. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Alright, haul faster. Bring everything in here. Get things planted, get things going. We're going to need to expand a little further. We'll probably just have to keep going this way. And I'll probably start taking this stone apart. Yeah, just to kind of get this area closed off on this side. Verts in a daze. That didn't take long. Oh yeah, recreation variety. Let's throw in some recreation here for you. You can have a horseshoes pen. Ooh, cool, look at that. Now you can see where they'll use it from. Oh, that's awesome. Go ahead and toss that baby in. Right in the middle of where I just planted all that stuff. And what are we going to do for power initially, too? I could probably just use a generator. Yeah, we could probably do that. Vert, please don't be crazy. I need you to not be crazy. Good morning, campers. So weirdly, all these walls around here are actually steel, which is actually not so great, but I'll take it. Also, as a pro tip, whenever you have floors, bring up the floors. They come apart really fast and you still get a whole bunch of materials from it, so they're very good. And it looks like I actually will get some stone. I would rather build a stone wall. I could build it out of all this steel, I suppose. It would not be my first choice. Okay, so there is a little bit of stone down here. I just really don't want to start with stone cutting. Oh yeah, the new columns, yeah. These are pretty cool. Vert, seriously, man, I need you back. I really need you back. Now what are you doing? Oh, you just got stuck on the columns. Okay. Let's actually cancel the columns. Yeah. We'll come back to those. It's the rest of the stuff that I need. Ooh, hey, wait. What are these? Urns. Oh, let's take some urns. Let's not take those apart. Neat. Alright, and do we have any more wood going up here? We do. It would be really nice if I could have someone come build this. Vert, man, come on. We need you, man. We really need you. Foggy rain. Yeah, they love this. Okay, so this is going to give us some rose quartz. That's fine. That's fine for sure. That is going to be better than nothing. So we'll get this wall started, at the very least. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to actually get it all done, but that's okay. We'll get it going. And then I will have to set up some stone cutting, and we will need to do some hunting before too much longer. Dude, how are you still in a mental break? It's been like 2 days. Come back, man. We need you. We need you so badly. Hey, Vert's back. At least they're eating and sleeping now when they're in a daze, and that's actually pretty cool. That didn't used to be the case, which was both good and bad. It was kind of nice that they would, like, fall over, and then that would end the daze, and that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Okay, I don't have enough rose quartz. Let's go ahead. Well, I guess I could start breaking this stuff down. I don't want to. Yeah, outdoors, blah, blah, blah. Is there any chance that you could go ahead and build these? Like a table and a chair instead? And then come back and work on that other stuff? You botched it. Okay, nice. Never mind. There we go. Oof. That should reduce our war crime percentage at least, and it looks like I need a little more space here for storage. There, now we've got enough room. And we are generating a little bit more red quartz here, without even having to chop anything down, which is nice. Like random flooring around here. Okay, so let's put in the rest of this wall, just as such, and we can put in a door down here. Also made out of rose quartz. And that's fine. And let's go ahead and let's set a bill up here. So this is going to make any stone blocks turn hardened slime chunks into food. Huh. Well, that's a hell of a thing. Okay. Well, we'll do forever. We'll just drop it on the floor, and let's set a radius to be something fairly small at the moment, and then I'll put a dumping zone in here too. It can just be here. I know this is like just totally wrong. I'm building on top of fertile area, stuff like that, but we've got to have something, you know? We got to get this started. So we'll just get this going. Colonist idle. You should never be idle. Unless you're not set to construct or something. No, you're not. There's the problem. Or craft. Whereas actually you should be fairly high in crafting. Right up until I need research here in just a little bit. And let's make sure this is all home zoned. And now I can see where my growing zones are. Put that all like that. Alright, so now we've got some defenses on one side. That's better than nothing. A visitor. Hi, visitor. You have some items to trade. Okay. Welcome. I guess. Yeah, and this is good fertility in here, but this is probably going to be indoors. So, alas, it is what it is. Alright, anything else you want to deconstruct? Handy? Anything with a floor would be nice. I suppose I could just wave my hands around at the floors. There do seem to be like random floors around here and there. Just to make sure I haven't missed any. Okay. Look at this cool little area. There's even mushrooms in it. Oh, this is overhead mountains. Bet you we're gonna get bugs in there. Well, that'll be fun. Everybody loves bugs. A quest available. The Timid Countess. Okay, a Countess of the Fallen Dominion is calling from nearby. She's being followed by an angry monkey. She says she only wants to see the landscape on a quick walk and never expected such a deadly threat. Okay, she wants us to keep her safe. She promises not to be offended by our body odors or lack of manners. She'll bestow 8 royal favor on whoever accepts this quest. This will receive the royal title of yeoman and all the benefits that come with it, including a psychic amplifier that gives psychic abilities. Ooh. Yeah. You and your deadly threats. Oh, I can decide who gets this. Ooh, who do I want this to be? How about my researcher, actually? How about Vert? Let's do it. You're being followed by a deadly monkey. Oh, you're joining the colony. I hope you're good. Oh no, okay, you're just joining it temporarily. Okay, I understand now. Okay. Interesting. I better make you a bed. Just because that would be a nice idea. We can go ahead and we can probably make these out of the redwood. We don't have enough at the moment, but I did set some more to chop down here. So we're going to have an angry monkey coming along fairly shortly. No acceptable food source. Well, okay. Alright, everybody. Get together. We've got a monkey incoming. You don't even have a weapon, so just come on in here. Alright, get ready for this. Our first challenge. Hopefully I don't wipe to a frickin' monkey. That would be embarrassing. Feel free to hit it at any time. Feel free to hit it at any time. Okay, we're going to be meleeing it. Okay. Hey, good enough. I'm happy with that. Oh, that doesn't... Oh my god, I'm so used to allow tool. Okay. And actually, we can go ahead and we can chop this up. It's not going to be super useful. we can just throw a butchering spot wherever. Alright, you're welcome. No acceptable food. Lavish meals, insect jelly, milk, berries, fermented rotting mound, and chocolate. Well, I don't have any food available, so deal with it. Quite frankly. Hey, come on, I need some more wood here. Ah, good, and the shuttle has arrived. Oh, cool. Well, it's been fun. So go ahead and hop in the shuttle and hit the road. It's been great. Catch you later. Need meal sources. Yeah, I know. We're working on it. I'll build a campfire or something once the time comes. Can we get a little more lumber out of here, even if it's just this kind of crummy lumber? We can. Go ahead and do that. And then I can throw in some more beds here. Blah, blah, blah. Build copy. You'll be fine. It's just for a day or so. I promise. Oh, and this should not have stone blocks in it. Or stone chunks. Ah, search bar. See? Cool, huh? Neuro trainers, no. Stone blocks, there we go. Good. Fantastic. Shuttle leaving in 17 hours. Alright. Has issued a wild royal decree and is now demanding that it be carried out. If it isn't carried out in good time, Neos will become very happy. Harvest rice decree. Must harvest 39 rice. Okay. Sure. Why not? Actually, let's put that up here just so I don't forget about it. Is this good growing zones? No. This is better. I mean, it all kind of sucks, but yeah, we can grow some rice. Sure. Why not? If it'll make you happy, I suppose there's no length to which we will not go in order to please our new friend. Or whatever, something like that. Chop down some more trees, we're almost done. And then we're gonna have to put in some actual real walls and stuff up here. And some defenses. 2 colonists idle. What? Plant cut. Go do things like that. And haul and so on and so forth. Okay, oh, I forgot to chop this up. Bill. Okay, so butcher creature. We're gonna do this forever. We'll have a best stockpile, but I don't have one at the moment. And I can actually go ahead and I can put in a campfire if I want, and I can use that to cook at. Yeah, so we'll put a campfire right here. Very good. And it looks like we have enough beds now. Okay, perfect. So we can make food? Yes. We can just cook simple meals. That's fine. Husband satisfied, yeah, 10. We're not going to have enough. I should probably only just assign 1 cook. Yes. Okay, go ahead and do that. So we'll get like 1 meal out of this and a little bit of stuff. A little bit of leather. Is that enough to cook a meal? It is, perfect. Okay, this is looking better. So now that we've got some more rose quartz, let's go ahead and let's keep building our walls. I think we'll kind of enclose up here for right now. I think this will be an okay spot. This isn't ideal. Oh yeah, I forgot to put that stupid rice there. Rice. Oh, you demanded rice. That's super weird, and I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty funny. Here, just put a wall in. This can all be home zone. And then once we chop this out, we'll have some better places to build. I will probably end up moving things around all over the place. So, yeah, you're going to starve to death because I don't have any food, but there's not much I can do about it. I mean, I just don't have any food available to you. We simply can't produce anything like that. Oh, check this out. Allow refueling. Cool, huh? Actually, I should just take that apart. Or should I do some hunting? I could do a little bit of hunting. I wouldn't mind having some leathers. Even if they are crummy leathers. Yeah, let's do that. Let's hunt some ocular jellies. Are any of these nearby? Yeah. Or a red spore. Okay. Oh, it explodes. Okay, so we don't want that. As much fun as that would be. So where's the nearest ocular jellies? Are there any nearby? I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just go kill some stuff. Whatever. Here, let's pick a few kind of in the middle. We'll see how that goes. I'm curious. No acceptable food. Huh. Well, okay. Maybe he'll starve then. I don't know. Yeah, let's set this to not refuel, even though it's going to run out soon. And hey look, you've decided to hunt for max range, because of course you have. Come over here. And then let's hunt some of these manually. Doing great, man. Wow. Seriously? Okay. I think I've changed my mind. And now Ant is in a daze because he's sweaty. Because of course he is. Okay, never mind about this wildlife. Go get some regular boring stuff. Hares, iguanas, rats. It's really not worth it, but just go get a few. As always, it's fine. It's no big deal. Should actually take this apart. I think I can. We should really chop up some more stone blocks, too. And this will hold chunks. Yeah, that's fine. Can haul a few of these over. That's so funny that you're gonna starve to death because I don't have a way to feed you. So this should be odd. I'll make you a real bed here shortly. Actually, I can make you a real bed now. And I really do need to expand this. I'm probably just gonna expand into this entire area for right now. Ant, buddy. At least you're not walking in anything poisonous. Oh, do we have any geothermal nearby? We kind of do, but mostly no. Okay. Well, go ahead and sleep overnight, and let's see how things work out here. Oh great, the shuttle's about to leave, and my person is crazy. Are you kidding me? And there's nothing I can do. I can't control you. Well, that's bad. Okay. Well, there's nothing I could have done about that. Look at this. 5 seconds later, you decide that you're going to finish up your mental break. Fine. Fine, be that way. Yeah, welcome back, Ant. Nice to have you here. Oh, man. This is going to be tricky. This is going to be real tricky. So I tell you what, let's go ahead and let's take a break here in our bizarre orange planet here. So before you click off the video, just a couple quick things to address. First of all, if Rimworld looks interesting to you, you should go buy it, and also now the expansion. It's important to support the developers of the games that we love so that they can continue to make them. That said, if you want a copy for free, I guess I've been doing a tradition of giving away a copy of the game and now the expansion, so just leave a comment here and I'll random it off at the beginning of episode 3. Free stuff is always good. You should also go check out the soundtrack, it's fantastic, and songwriters do not get the recognition that they deserve. And then, I guess the usual YouTube channel stuff, feel free to like, subscribe, whatever, you know how that works. I also have a Patreon if you want to enter a longer term relationship. But in any case, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.